Me say when you say like this is a stance where it shows I have money. Right. So basically what me I try to right now is manifest some money. Big up every broke man, yeah. Cause we are gonna make it, you know.
You have the English Jamaicans, the British Jamaicans, the American Jamaicans, and the Canadian Jamaicans. What are the difference between all three?
Me see Indian man I try heal me like him a Jamaica. Me know this man come straight. This man Punjabi. Big up myself, Indian man.
You're someone who never stops and never settles.
The difference between people that's successful and people that are not is that some people continue and some people stop.
The Bob Marley movie that came out.
Yeah.
What was your take on that?
My girlfriend live at Toronto, so I'm always there.
You gotta make some commitment.
There's other sides to my talent, you know. Cause me are the most talented man in the world.
You better speak on it.
I tell you.
Dale Elliott back on the BG show for a Hennessy Conversation. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome back, my guy.
I must commend what you've been doing here, you know.
Yeah.
This is very inspiring. Where I do, trust me, know Fairfax says somebody never believe in you. Mm-hmm. And them I look for you now, sorry. Stress out, can't pay them rent.
But you're also killing it yourself.
May I try, you know?
No, you're not trying, you're doing.
But definitely I do some hard work, you know. 2024, me not ease up for 2024. Well, me not ease up ever.
Well, you're running everything. You're almost running this place.
On my place.
But yeah, we know.
Brendan, enter. Enter, cause this man, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. First of all, you're late. I don't understand how you reach so late, cause when me reach, I'm tell the brother, say, yo, make sure you say my camera straight right there, so. I make sure you give him the cheaper lens.
Yeah, how are you exposing me to the audience, to the people?
Yeah, man, this brother reach at my apartment late.
I was making TikTok, I was making sure I was come dressed to impress you.
Yo, me not lie, me make sure say me I try beat you with the dress thing. Me see you put on some dressing for your IG the other day. Me see a green and me see like a on set every day. Me I say, alright, a brother have stylist. So I gonna make sure I move forward here correctly today. Yeah. And when you sit down like this, this is a stance where it shows I have money. Right. So basically what me I try to right now is manifest some money.
So like this?
Yeah, when you sit down like this, you have money. I've never seen a broke man sit down like this. You know? This is not for broke people.
No, it's not.
A broke man sit down like this. And just kick back.
Well, you've been touring all over, so you raking in them bags.
No, man. Me I rake in the bag them under my eye. I feel sleepy every time.
You finished England?
Yeah, me just leave England, you know. Me perform.
Touchdown in London.
And me know I never that him say. Yo, me know I never that style of G said. But I say touchdown at the airport.
Touchdown at the airport. Oh.
The man never touchdown in London. You could have used the skilly bang in the London, dun. The London, dun, 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 dun. No, man,
that's scared.
I'm do that on purpose. I'm do that on purpose. Me just for see if you not gonna realize what I do.
No, we fact check here.
All on fired. Everybody fired in there.
All foreign people believe, say, as Jamaicans, we're supposed to know every Jamaican will ever exist. The man say, oh, you Jamaican, you know my buddy George. Jamaican, which part George come from? We never see George yet.
So what's the difference between Dale from 2023 compared to Dale of 2024?
Image-wise, me I work on cleaning up myself. So. Last year, I don't even remember I have my beard.
What?
The difference between Dale from 2023 to 2024 is more about taking more risks career-wise. We're at the time now where we have to take the leap. Yeah. We have to make the changes in our life to propel we moving forward. For me, it's more about trying to not necessarily break away from social media, but for people understand say there's other sides to what me can do. There's other sides to my talent, you know, cause me are the most talented man in the world.
You better speak on that.
I tell you. Toronto is my first place me go do stand-up. Like the first show me ever do, at Toronto me do it. So
we have a special place in your heart.
Yeah, cause me have ties at Toronto. You know, my girlfriend live at Toronto. So me always there.
But yeah, you don't live in Toronto.
No, but me there often. But me there, you know, jump in and jump out.
Well, you gotta make some commitments.
What you say?
You have to make some commitments.
What want me to commit to Toronto?
You think you'd ever move to Toronto?
No.
Oh.
No.
Damn.
No, take that out of it. No. Oh no, man. In terms of me like the city. Me like the city. Me love the people in here. The people at Toronto. Them lovely. Them always receive me here. I kind of set of people them ever meet in the world.
So why wouldn't you live here?
Over here confusing. This morning, me don't know if me fit dress up for the cold or if me because right now it will show say at 12.
Yeah.
And then this afternoon it will be 25.
Right.
Or 27. No, me too confused over here, so. Yeah, me like either constant sun or constant sadness. Who remember the first time as a Jamaican when you see snow? Yeah, man. When you walk out there house the first time and you see it, you start all feel proud of yourself. You take out all your phone. You say, yo! 4 times you walk out, you start cuss everybody at Jamaica. You want to see how hard people have to work to send money come due, no?
You know what I wanted to ask you about? The Bob Marley movie that came out.
Yeah.
What was your take on that? How
You
did
know,
feel?
to me, when we watch it, me like it.
Yeah.
I think the youth will play the role of Bob Marley. Mm-hmm. I think him do the best him could with what was given to him. For a man from England, take on a role as Bob Marley and say, yo, me, I go convince people, say, me a Bob Marley.
Yeah.
That is a very, very, very big leap him take. And me not think him do a bad job. Me think him do a very good job.
What would you rate the movie out of 10?
I forget an honest rating in it because there are things in it when I wish them could have expound more.
Yeah.
But like the political aspect, but it depends on the story where them did I try bring across.
Right.
So I think the story, their narrative, me give for them narrative a 10, but for what Jamaican people did want to see, I'd probably rate it as 7.
Okay, that's still a pass. Yeah.
50% a pass. When I go high school, college, 50 right through. My GPA at 2.0.
I mean, I would have loved for you to say you were aiming for 4.0.
For what?
Because top.
You know what bright people do?
What do they do?
Work for we.
Are you saying that we're the idiots?
We don't say we're idiots, you know. I don't know if you're a C student.
No.
But me's definitely a C student.
I was a strong B+.
Me never even used to go to school with book.
What did you go to
when
school
I
with?
my bag, you see I had 3 different type of spikes. We used to carry like Dutch pot, ackee, saltfish, me cooking at the back of the school. I never really prioritize learning aspect of school.
But you were feeding the brains of all the other students.
Yes, but networking is very important where school is concerned because of the connections where you're making a life.
That was slick.
Will push you forward.
That was
no,
slick.
me not telling you to go do the bare minimum. But I am saying you out there, if you're a C student, don't feel like you're being left behind. I mean, never turn C student until like when me have to. Before that, school-wise, I wasn't the brightest bulb. Dale is doing pretty well. He's managed to come 5th out of 44 boys. Dale, me saying you come to school for 4 people finish in front of you. Tell me from there, me need to stop spending my money, you know.
But you found a way to make it and turn something, of your life into something massive.
Exactly, because look, no me a clown. No me get joke for a living.
You bring light to people's lives.
When I was in the dances class.
The dances class?
No, big up all of my brethren them from KC, but we're not going to go on like my class did, bright. I wouldn't say the dances class. But my class wasn't no like bright class.
Yeah.
But I was at the top of the pile.
You're at the top of the pile. And now your grandma can look at you and be like, that's my grandson.
Yo, I'm give a joke. So,
Yeah.
my grandmother, the first show I put on last year on my own, me I worry about if you get the staff to listen to everybody and me need that other person. So, me fly up my grandmother from Jamaica, come here and say, yo, all right then, if it's one person, we understand like, for elderly people, and my grandmother, the call time is 4 o'clock. Me supposed to reach 6.
Yeah.
When we reach 6 o'clock, everybody afraid. Hi, Dale. And then I say, what? Go on right yourself. I see my grandmother, I say, you, move, you, do this, do that. When my grandmother see me, I say, yes, grandma, all right. Yeah, what you say me to do? Perform 7 o'clock? All right, then I gotta make sure somebody do it. When I come home, she would have things on the fridge. She'd be like, Monday, me I gotta beat Dale. Just in case Dale does something, may I beat him Thursday.
When you did bring her out to that show, though, in Fort Lauderdale, what did that mean for you, though?
For me, it was more of, yo, grandma, like me, I make money off of you forever because it is so miserable to me. But there is things what she teach me in my life where influential to my character. Yeah. Like, timeliness, miserableness, me very miserable. Me me have like anxiety. Me think me suffer from what anxiety.
Yeah, you think so?
Thanks, grandma. Me have like anxiety though.
Yeah. When did you realize that?
What do you call anxiety like? Anxiety. It just sound like a nice word, and I use it all the time.
No, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. You know, when you clamp up a little bit, you know, you can get nervous. It can be a bit debilitating.
Oh, so everybody nervous. Me
Yeah.
always nervous. Me feel like if me not nervous, something wrong.
Yeah.
So me just taught myself into confidence. Like my grandmother always teach me certain things, you know. Only try control what you good at. Right. Don't try do another person's job. Be respectful to people. Morning, evening, night. Go for some water for me, please.
Right.
You realize me?
Thank yous.
Thank you when she come back.
Right.
How me fi tell her thanks before me get the water? That come like them people that will work at Starbucks, where you walk got the counter and you tell them what you want, and then they must show you tip. You'd even go for the sitting yet and carry come give me must tip you. If you stand up at the front.
You don't believe in tip?
No, me tipping up.
Okay.
If you work on a restaurant,
Yeah.
I carry the food, come give me. I say, oh, this is nice. I don't like that one. Send this back. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You know, sparkling or stilled water.
Yeah.
That is tip worthy.
Right.
But if me walk in if me now want drive through, Bridget.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to tip.
Tip. No, you better tip on your toe.
No, tipping culture has gotten out of control.
It's outrageous.
It's really out of control.
It's outrageous. We must tip you 10% of one $8 juice.
It doesn't even start at 10% anymore. It starts at 18%.
18% at 10. Do that.
$1.80.
Easy. Me didn't know that.
Quick math.
Quick maths.
Are you a generous tipper when you're out to eat and you get good service?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's generous tipping for you?
Me always tip like some solid number.
Yeah.
If the bill come up to like 2 bills,
Yeah.
me tip probably like what? I don't know. Jasmine, how much me about tip? Like $20?
Yeah.
Yeah, like $20, $40.
Yeah.
20 or 40.
That's 10%.
That's a 10%?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so me don't know. Yeah, me normally tip like $40, $30.
There you go.
Wait a sec.
40, that 40.
Yeah, $40 or $30. One more tipping me for do. Me tip where me feel like the service worth.
Right.
Me nah go overboard. I don't have it.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Big up every broke man, yeah. Cause we are gonna make it, you know. We are gonna make it.
In our life.
We are gonna make it, broke man. So don't make them go on. Broke man, just give us some time, yeah?
And you know what? Everybody deserves a bit of time to get their life together.
Everybody.
Everybody deserves a bit
What
of
age
time.
you think is the good time to get your life together?
By the time you're in your 30s, you gotta have some income rolling in.
You have to make up. You have to figure out to do something.
Yeah, you have to figure out. You don't have to be rich in your 30s, but you have to figure out, you know, how to make some money.
So in your 20s, wait until a man in
20s is you gotta experiment. You experiment with everything in your 20s.
So I experiment though.
Yeah, you experiment. You figure, you throw darts everywhere to figure out, okay, what's gonna make me the most amount of money.
True, you know.
Yeah, and then by 30s, one of those darts should have hit something.
True, can I do every
Because
work?
if one of those darts haven't hit something, then your aim is horrible.
But
And you definitely shouldn't be with anybody.
I mean say I miss. I mean say they miss everybody. A while ago somebody tell me some dress incorrectly. Calgary, this is the real deal. White people just like live here so. Me never get cold till me like in a pain. That place is cold so till me feel like me all a smoke. Watch out.
So you've been traveling all across the country. And which city has impressed you the most?
In Canada, I think Calgary.
Yeah.
We did like Calgary.
Yeah? Why Calgary?
Calgary did nice. Up there cheap. Up there cheap.
Taxes are much cheaper over there.
Hotel at Toronto. Way more expensive than Calgary. Calgary and Edmonton. Edmonton, I coolest place me ever got in the world. Like no, the world. Me feel like Edmonton are like a Santa Claus live there so. Everything just Whoville, Grinch in the mountain up there are the coolest place me ever got in the world.
Would you ever go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Edmonton are the first place where coal sting. Me never know like coal could have like touch you say
Yeah.
like a so Edmonton like it dead me face. Like me never go somewhere and like me ears I say yo brother mind me drop off you know. You better cover up this. So that's how me feel.
It's called frostbite.
What them call it?
Frostbite.
No one can't flex that.
No, it's frostbite.
See factory from the North Pole there. Right over there so Santa Claus there. Grinch clearly live round the corner. And Whoville Whoville clearly they over there, so.
Dale, you know, I'm so happy for you. Our entire team is so happy for you. You know, one thing that I've definitely noticed just from watching you is like you're someone who never stops and never settles.
Can't stop.
You know, and I think that's so inspiring. Not just for me, but I know for a lot of people watching who have their own ambitions, that is super inspiring. So, like, what advice do you have for people out there who are trying to find their passion like you have?
Anybody out there who try something, or anybody out there that believe that they can do something, stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Start doing. You don't wake up and just be successful.
Right.
But is one failure lead to a lesson which lead if you do it better. Like if you do something and it don't work out, you learn why it never work out.
Yeah.
You know, then you move forward from that. But if you constantly sit down, have a talent and sitting on the talent, that talent will leave you. But the difference between people that's successful and people that are not is that some people continue and some people stop. And you know, this is a trick. I may tell people this. Your algorithm is very important.
And what do you mean by that?
Whatever you let in your life through social media, that will probably affect your real life. For instance, if you're a media person, I promise you, a lot of your algorithm is most of what you watch every day. So if you're out there watch some big batty on IG every 2 seconds, all you gotta see a big batty in my G. And if you look for a nice car, all you gotta see a nice car. Average house in a Vancouver costs 1.2 million. That means that any Jamaican will live over here, sir.
You know, as we wrap up, I just want to ask you this question, not to get you into hot water.
Don't ask me about food, you know.
I'm not going to ask you about food. We did that last.
Exactly.
I'm going to ask you about the different type of Jamaicans. You have the English Jamaicans, the British Jamaicans, the American Jamaicans, and the Canadian Jamaicans. What are the difference between all three?
The English Jamaicans, them speak the patois the best.
Wow.
I don't know, but you can attribute it to because, you know, we was a colony of England.
Right.
So in terms of like white, black, whoever over there, them talk patois.
Okay.
The American Jamaicans, them more, I don't know if it's because America is such a big melting pot of cultures, but it also kind of segregated to where Jamaicans in America only hang with Jamaicans. So it's like you will go somewhere, like you go New York, and one part of New York is just Jamaican alone, they're so. And so we find that very America kind of difficult where that is concerned. So the culture big there, but the culture very like it pinpoint in a like one area. And then the Canadian Jamaican them now is just a big, everybody just, you find everybody over here just like the style, you know, the Indian man, me see Indian man I try heal me like him a Jamaican. I know this man come straight, this man Punjabi. This man Punjabi. Big up myself Indian man. Big up myself my Indian friend. Come on.
Yes.
The culture over here also influenced Jamaicans.
Right.
Because people over here early, them clean, them carry themselves good. Canada out of all of them countries that we talk about, Canada more family orientated than everywhere we ever go.
So Canadian Jamaicans come out on top.
I try to mess with my money now. That's what I try to do.
You have to answer the question. Who comes out on top?
The reason why I'm going to say Canadian Jamaicans come out on top
is
because my girlfriend Canadian. I'm there most of the time.
Right. Congratulations, my guy. And of course, remind everybody where they can find you on social media.
You can find me at Dale Elliott Jr. That is across all social media. YouTube, Dale Elliott TV. Check out my website, daleelliottjr.com. Yeah, that's basically it.
Hey, it's BG, and I want to know, what do you think about what you just watched? Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below, but also make sure to check out even more great content like this video and this video over here. And if you haven't subscribed to the Brandon Gona Show, do so right now by clicking this button right here.